Okay, so I'm going to mute everybody now. Mute. There we go. Lovely. And you've got your weights. We've got our music, and we're going to push play in 3, 2, 1, go. And let's take a little lay down on our machines. We'll do some breathing. Shut my door. Okay. All right, so let's get ourselves relaxed. And let's take a nice big deep breath in through the nose. And a big exhale out through the mouth. Big inhale through the nose. And a big exhale out through the mouth. As you breathe in, you're filling up those lungs all the way. And as you exhale, you're letting all the air out. Breathing all the way in, you're expanding the ribs out to the front, the side and the back. And as you exhale, the front ribs come together and down. The back ribs melt into the carriage as the shoulders relax down. Breathing all the way in, you're creating space in between each single rib for the lungs to expand into. And as you exhale, you're relaxing your belly and your pelvis. You're relaxing your arms and your legs. You're relaxing your face and your neck. And you're relaxing your mind as your spine melts down into the carriage. Just a little bit more. Breathing all the way in. You're forgetting about everything else in the day. And as you exhale, you're taking these moments for yourself to connect with your breath and your body. Breathing all the way in. You're going to tip your pelvis forward gently. Little space will form between the lower back and the carriage, and you'll feel a lengthening down the front of the body as the hips move away from the ribs. As you exhale, you're going to gently tip your pelvis back. The space between the lower back and the carriage will close, and you'll feel a wrapping of your abdominals as the hips come closer towards the ribs. Inhale, you tip your pelvis forwards. Exhale, you tip it back. Inhale, forwards. Exhale, back. Let's do one more. Inhale, forwards. Exhale, back. All right, let's come back to the day. We'll bring ourselves up. So we're going to go into our footwork now. You're going to place on either, if you want it super heavy, it's 3 red and 1 blue. If you want it heavy, it's 3 red. If you want it a higher intermediate, it's 2 red, a blue, and a white. Or if you want intermediate, 2 red and a blue, or a good starting point for neck problems, shoulder, back issues, or if you're just starting, is 2 red springs. So let's take a lay down after you've got your springs on. Bring that to the side. And if you want to grab your hand weights and use them while we're doing footwork, please be my guest. Otherwise, let's bring our heels onto the bar. We're going to glue everything together, toes, ankles, knees, and thighs. Make sure it's not the arch of the foot. It's going to be the heel. Arms are long down by the side. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, press away through the heels. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, press away. Inhale in. Beautiful. Now, keeping about 50% of your effort so the knees stay glued together. Just warming up those inner thighs as well as the tops of the thighs and the backs of the calves there. It's a nice smooth flow up and down without locking the knees at the top. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, halfway down, tiny pulses. Toes and knees are together. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Take your legs along over the football. Up, bar, arms up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, roll up and touch your toes. Inhale at the top. Exhale, roll it down. Nice and slow. Heels now go wide on the foot bar. Turn the feet out, turn the knees out. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, press it out. So you're in your turned out squat position, laying on your back, knees tracking out wide. Beautiful. Let's speed it up a little bit. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, halfway down, pulse it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, pulse lower, right down the bottom now. Touch the stopper almost. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, press halfway out. Turn the knees in, touch them together, turn them out. Turn the knees in, touch them together, turn them out. In, out, in, out, in, whoop, don't let your feet slip, out. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the knees together. Let's pulse it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now all the way in, all the way out without the knees separating. Nice, team. In and out. Let's warm it up. Very cold outside. Keep those knees pressed together. Toes are turned inwards, knees are turned inwards. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Halfway down, pulse it again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it on in. Legs go long over the bar. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, roll it up. Touch your toes. Inhale, sit it up. Exhale, roll it down. Nice and slow. Lovely. Take the toes wide on the bar. Turn the feet out. Turn the knees out. Heels are high. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, press it away. Lengthen through those legs without locking the knees. Smooth flow again. Knees drive wide. Get into that groin. Relax your shoulders, your chest, your neck, and your face. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, half it down, pulse it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, drop a heel, keep pulsing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, swap those heels. Keep pulsing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Press out halfway. Both heels up. Drop the heels, lift the heels. Drop the heels, lift the heels. You got 8 and 7. We're still turned out. 6, 5, 4. All the way up, all the way down. And 2, 1. Bring it on in. All right. Let's take the toes to fist distance apart. Glue the heels together. Bring the knees wide. We're going into plie. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, press away. Lengthen legs. Bring knees out wide. Lengthen legs. Bring knees out wide. Really zip those thighs up in the middle, team. Breathing all the way in and all the way out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Halfway down, hold. Bring your right knee to tabletop, turned out. Foot is still turned out. Let's pulse it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Swap it over. Turned out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it on in. Very nice. Take the feet to parallel. Fist distance apart. Heels are nice and high. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, take it away. Heels high. Bring it in. Heels high. Beautiful, team. Exhale to press away. Inhale to bring it back in. Put some power in there. Let's speed it up. All 10 toes are gently curled over the bar. We don't want that single big toe pointing up if you've got that going on. Very nice. Now let's drop a heel and keep going in and out. I don't care which one it is because we're going to swap anyway. Beautiful. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Swap the other heel, keep going. In and out, team. So one heel is up, one heel is down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come halfway down, both heels up. Let's pulse it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press all the way out. Drop your heels under the bar. Press up onto the toes. Drop the heels. Press up onto the toes. Beautiful. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press up onto the toes. Bend one knee, drop one heel, and let's walk or prance or run, whichever you'd like to call it. As long as you're really dropping the heel under as the heel drops and coming right up onto the toes for the heel lift. 8, 8, 7, 7. Let's place our hands on the front of our hips. Make sure they're not doing the cha-cha. They're nice and stable. 3, 3, 2, 2, 1. Drop one under. Give it a stretch. Breathe into your calf muscle. Exhale. Breathe into your calf muscle. Exhale. Swap them over, stretch the other side. Big deep breath into your calf muscle. One more. Inhale. Bring it on in. Glue everything together. Toes, ankles, knees, and thighs. Let's take our heels halfway this time. All toes wrapped around the bar. Inhale to prepare. Everything's glued together. Exhale, press away. Very nice. Smooth transition out and in. Knees together, toes together, heels and ankles, everything's together. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Up and down, pulse at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it on in. Very nice. Let's bring ourselves up. Excellent. Okay, so everybody's going to drop their springs down to one red spring, please. Now, we're going to single thigh stretch. We did a bit of this the other day. So let's put our toe up on the bar. Now, for those of you, as I said the other day, if you can't get your foot up this high, you can drop your foot bar down one length so that it's not too high for you if it feels like it's really jamming you up. Or if you don't feel stable, foot goes on the ground and you'll be pushing out on the ground for me, okay? Set, toes on, fingers are on the bar. Tuck the tailbone and press those hips forward. Let's give ourselves a bit of a stretch down the front of that thigh there. Shoulders are backing down and the collarbones are broad. Lovely. Press a little bit further. Try and get that big stretch down the front of that hip flexor there. Beautiful. All right. Now we start by pushing out through the back foot for this one. Always push through the back foot first. Okay? And then slowly bring it in. Back foot first. And then slowly bring it in. Very nice, team. Now, as you're pushing through your back foot, try not to let your hips twist. So the leg that's pressing out, that hip needs to pull forwards, and this one with the foot on the bar needs to pull back so that they stay nice and even or horizontal with each other. Good. So we actually then stretch the muscles as opposed to just twist everything. Yeah, lovely. Now, as I've said before, if you're somebody that has had hamstring problems in the past, just take it easy. Don't go out as far as you can. Maybe just go 90%. Your hamstring will tell you anyway. All right, we've got 2. And we've got 1. Next layer. Hands are going to go onto the hips, okay? This is a bit of a balance challenge. So for those of you that are on the ground, you can keep doing what you're doing. For those of you that are here, you're going to push out slowly through your back and front foot. Now, pull your hip forwards that's on the foot of the shoulder post, okay? Because if you push back and let it twist back, you will start to feel very off center and you may feel like you're going to fall over. Now, when you come in, grip with the toes and pull yourself in slowly. Don't just let the bed rebound you because you may fall off. You've got to control it. Find something to stare at and don't look anywhere else. This is not meant to be done fast. If you're somebody that locks in your joints at the end range, I would suggest not doing that, because when you come out of it, it's going to jolt you and you may feel like you're going to fall over. So go just before that locking position. Usually it's people that are hypermobile or double jointed. Good. We've got 3 to go. If you've got a stick at home, you can always hold a stick if you need to, like a broom handle, but make sure you've got something you can grip on underneath it. So don't put it straight on the floor because it might slip out from underneath you. Let's do one more on this side and then we'll level up again, all right? Okay, so hands go back down onto the foot bar. Lift your knee a little bit if you need to get some blood into it. Give it a shake. Woo. Okay. Foot is back up onto the foot bar. Toes, ankle, knee, and hip are all in one little line. For our next layer, we are going to lean forwards, straighten our back leg. Now, I think most of you should be able to do this. It's going to be a bit of a challenge to get the knee off. What I want you to do is think about just straightening that back leg. You've got to use the muscle in the back of your thigh there, your hamstring, and lock it on so that you're up in your starter's position. From here, we're going to gently press out and slowly come in. Keep your shoulders down away from your ears. Now, like I was saying, if it's too scary, please do the version on the ground and get strong doing that one. Get the flexibility doing that one, or do the level before, or the level before that. Whatever you feel comfortable with. Very nice, team. Same thing again. You want to make sure you're pulling that hip forward so it doesn't twist too much. We got 3. And 2. And 1. Drop back knee first. Then bring your other foot down. Thank you. Safety first. All right. So we'll do the other side. We'll go straight into it. Now, for those of you on the ground, again, foot in line with the foot bar. You're going to push out through that back leg. You can even straighten the front leg and lift the front foot up. Maybe first of all, though, do it with just a little bend in the knee, and then graduate on halfway to the straight leg and the foot pull. Everybody else, other foot goes on the bar. Press those hips forwards. Tuck that tailbone gently. Collarbones are broad. Fingers are on the foot bar. Let's breathe in. Let's exhale. Let's breathe in. Let's press a little further. Exhale. One more. Let's breathe in. And exhale. All right, let's start pushing out through the back foot. Through the back foot. Lovely. And then slowly bring it in. Very nice, team. Good. So trying to keep this hip of the foot that's on the shoulder post forward gently, taking the other one back a little as we stretch it out. If you're someone that's really flexible, you can actually take your hands down onto the metal rails. I know there's a couple of you that are super flexible, so you can give that a crack. We got 3, 2, 1. All right. Now, we're going to place our hands on our hips. We've found a place to stare at. We're gripping a little gently through both sets of toes. We're pushing out through both at the same time. And then we're going to gently bring it back in. If you only go out 1 centimetre, that is completely fine. If you want to keep your hand down, keep your hand down. If you want the balance challenge, go into the balance challenge. But control it, team. So don't let the bed just slide in and push you in. You need to have control over the muscles in the thigh by gripping through the toe there gently to be able to control it. Yeah. Whew. And you'll find if you've got an injury on one side's going to be a whole lot easier than the other. So if you've got a leg injury, foot or hamstring on just one side, you will feel that one side will be so much more balanced than the other. Some people, or a lot of people are like more unbalanced on one side than the other. We got 3. And 2. Woo. And last one, bring it in. Hands go down onto the foot bar. For those of you that are going to lift up, you're going to lean forwards, straighten that back leg. You'll see my heel is on the shoulder post and my toe is on the carriage in case you missed it before or in case you didn't do that automatically. All right, we're going to push out gently through that back leg. Slowly come into our forward splits. Bend the knee, bring it back in. Slowly out. Slowly in. Arms along. Your toes and the pad of your foot that's on your foot bar. Pull your shoulders down away from your ears. And if you're gripping really hard onto your foot bar, you will not go very far. So try and come up onto your fingers a little bit if you feel comfortable. If you do, if not, that's okay. Keep gripping. We got 4. And 3. 2. And 1. Knee down at the back first, and then bring that foot down. All right, so both feet are on the shoulder post now, knees are on the carriage. Both hands are going to come onto the foot bar. Excuse me. I want you to put one red and one blue spring on, please. Now we're going to draw our shoulders down our back, and our back's going to be nice and straight. I'm going to sit back a little bit. You can see I've now stuck my butt out. Beautiful. Pull the belly up. We're going to press the bed out without the top half of my body moving. And then I'm going to keep my spine in that same position and pull my knees in. So you'll see that my hips pretty much stay in the same position, okay? So it's not a pushing all the way out. It's a hold yourself there and open and close that hip joint for me. Open and close that hip joint for me. Good. Looking forwards. Now, I want you to speed it up a little bit. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Curl your back up now. You can see I'm rounded up. Look like a cat that's angry. My butt's still sitting back. I'm going to press the bed out. I'm going to bring it back in, and my back is still rounded. Out and in. Out and in. Inhale out, exhale in. Speed it up a little bit. Do the breath so that your abdominal muscles are activated by your breath as well as the pushing. Push. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay exactly where you are. Stand yourself up. Your heels are going to go up against your shoulder posts, and your heels are in line with your hips. If with your fingertips on your foot bar and a flat back, you can't get your hips are up here somewhere, walk your feet forward, okay? We want to try and have our hips over top of our ankles. Drop your chest down, flatten your back. Relax it. Relax those shoulders a little bit. Beautiful. All right. Now, let's inhale and press that bed out about 4 inches. Exhale, bring it in. You can see when I press in and out, my butt and my shoulders don't move anywhere, okay? So really all it is the front of my hip joint here, opening and closing. Beautiful. It's like as if I was sitting in a V on my butt and my legs were in the air, this would be me lifting and lowering both of my legs without my body moving anywhere. Good. Inhale to press out, exhale in. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Push all of your toes down if they're lifting. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay where you are. I want you to round your back now though. So round it up. We're going to do the same thing. Press it out. Bring it in with a round back. Out and in. Out. You're not pushing out to a plank. It's only about 4 inches. Out and in. Keep it rounded. Use that breath. Inhale on the press out. Exhale on the pull in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Stay where you are. Lift your heels up so that they're against the shoulder posts and you're on your tiptoes. If you can't get really high, that's fine. Just have them down about 1 centimetre or 1 inch, whatever works for you. Press back with a flat back again, okay? So try and get your hips over top of your heels. Beautiful. Same thing again. Let's inhale to press away. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. We got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One leg goes out the back. Take your hands a little bit closer onto that side that the foot is down on the carriage. Lift that leg a bit further. Push up through those arms. Let's press in and out again. If this is too much, go back to double leg for me. Lift that leg. Squeeze that bum. Beautiful. Whew. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it there. Pulse the leg up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place the foot down. Let's do the other side. Lift. Take your hands over to the other side of your foot bar a little. And let's press out and in. Inhale to press out. Exhale to come in. We got 8, 7. Lift that leg. 6. Make it straight. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up there. After 1, pulse it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that foot down. Come onto your knees. Shake your shoulders and your arms out for a second. Whew. And let's place the hands back up onto the foot bar. Go back into your lower heels. Feels easy after the last one, doesn't it? Oh my goodness. All right. So let's press the heels out. Bring them in. Come down into a little push-up. Bring it up. Press the heels out. Bring it in. Push up. Heels out. In. Push up. Make sure your hips go all the way back. Out. In. Push up. Out. In. Push up. We've got 6. And 5. 4. And 3. And 2. one. Drop your knees down. Take the blue spring off. You're on one red spring only now. Now we're going to go into long stretch. So for those of you that need to do it kneeling, you're going to be down on your knees, your hips will be forward and you'll be pressing in and out, keeping that butt turned on and the belly pulled up so that your bum doesn't stick out when you press out. For the rest of you, you're going to come up into full long stretch, so full plank. Lovely. Broaden the shoulders. And let's press in and out, opening and closing the armpit joint only. So the bum doesn't go up and down. The body stays straight as an arrow. It's just the armpit that opens and closes as you press away. Whew, this is a fun one, isn't it? Lots of strength in the odd long stretch. We've got 8. And 7. And 6. 5. 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Drop the knees down if they're not already there. Push the bed out. Halfway, hips are forward. Let's press it up and down. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Have a little break. Roll out those shoulders again. Very nice. Okay, now for those of you that are kneeling, you'll bring your knees together and your feet together and press out into your long stretch. You can have your toes in your headrest there so you don't slide back, or put a grippy mat underneath. And you can do a little knee pull like this. For the rest of you, back up to full long stretch. Feet come together in the middle and walk your feet forwards a little bit onto your carriage. So you can see I've pushed my carriage back a little. Very nice. All right. Now, let's pull the knees in, keeping the back parallel with the roof. Take it out and in and out and in. Now, try and keep your shoulders relatively close to over your wrists. So if you're pushing all the way out, you're banging into the back of your machine. You push too far out through the shoulder joint for me. Good. Very nice. We got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it out. Now we're going to pike it up. So straight legs, bum goes to the sky. Heels are lifted as we come in. As we go down, we're straight into our plank. Body is long, heels are still lifted. Your head will look at your thighs when you pike. It will line up with the top half of your body, or with the rest of your body, when you plank. Press and lift. Press. If you find this too hard to push out, you may want to drop down to a blue and a white, or you can keep doing the knee tucks on the knees for me. Beautiful. 8, 7, or you could just hold a plank if you wanted to. 6, 5, and 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up and in. Carefully shake out your wrists. If you're on your knees, still shake out your wrists and stay where you are. Hands go back onto the foot bar. Feet stay where they are. Push out to your plank. We're going to ski now. So we'll turn to one side, pull the knees in, straighten as we come back to the center, turn to the side, pull the knees in. You must be looking out to the side as you pull the knees towards the foot bar. For those of you that are on your knees, you can still do this. You're just going to do it on your knees with your feet lifted. You will need to put your grippy mat down though and not have super slidey tights on like I've got on. Beautiful. So everybody keep skiing. You're pressing and pressing, pressing, pressing. Give it a really good press as you go out. Bit of force. 8, 8, 7, 7, 6, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Stay where you are. Keep it out wide. Turn to the side again. Let's pike it up. Take it out. Turn to the other side. Pike it up. You can, if you're on your knees, you can keep doing what you're doing or try and pike on your knees as well. Probably won't work as well, but you can definitely keep doing the skiing. Turn and pike. Turn and pike. Really pull that side body up, team. 6, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, and 1. Bring it on down. Shake out those wrists. You can have a little drink if you need to. Beautiful. All right. Now, we're going to leave the red spring on, but put our foot bar down one click. Now, for those of you that are lacking with balance and you have one, you can put your platform extender on if you like. We'll make it a little bit easier for you. For those of you that have okay balance or good balance, let's come up. All right, so everybody's going to put their left foot on the wooden platform and the shin will be up against your foot bar. If you have your platform extender, it'll make it a bit easier because you won't have your toes and your heels dropping off. Now, for me, my bed is a really, really long bed, so my heel will not be on the shoulder post. For some of you, you could have your heel on the shoulder post. Now, if you want to, you can keep your hands on the foot bar. Otherwise, you're going to come up. Your hands are going to be on your hips, and we're going to press out through that back leg down into our lunge and bring it back up. Excuse me, press it down and bring it back up. Down and up. Very nice. Take it down as low as you can, keeping that back leg nice and long, keeping the heel lifted. And same thing with the hips. Don't let them twist when you go down. Keep them beautiful and straight along with your shoulders. Find somewhere to stare at. Now, if when you lunge down, your shin moves away from the carriage, from the foot bar, sorry, you need to remedy that. I want your shin to stay on there the whole time, okay? So what that means then is your knee won't be in line with your ankle, and that's exactly where I want it to be. Gives you a bit of support as well. You've got 3, 2, hold the last one down there, hold it down. Bend the knee, bring the carriage in, press it away. Bend the knee, bring the carriage in, press it away. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place your hands on the foot bar. Swap your feet over. Now, making sure the shin is up against the foot bar. Come up very carefully. Back leg is straight. We're going to push out through those back toes. Lunge down. Bring it back up. Lunge it down. Bring it back up. Very nice, team. Beautiful. Woo. We've got 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 And 4, 3, 2. Hold your last one down there. Bend that back knee, bring the carriage in and slide it out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step both feet onto the footbar, onto the wooden platform. Beautiful. Get your balance, slowly come up. Take your arms all the way up. Inhale, exhale, slowly roll it down. Taking those taking the hands long past your feet. Have a little stretch at the back of those legs. If you feel like you're going to fall off, hold on to your foot bar. Very nice. Beautiful big stretch. Woo, lovely. Taking it all the way up again. Nice balance challenge. And all the way down. See how far you can go each time those arms go down. A little bit more flexible each time. Can you touch the ground? And one more time. Beautiful. Put your hands on the foot bar. Turn towards me. Now, one foot is on the wooden platform. If your foot bar is not down low enough, pop it down another little click so you can put your ankle up against it. Otherwise, if you've got your platform extended, you'll be fine. Both feet are parallel. One foot is on the carriage, hands are on the hips. Let's take it out for a little side stretch. Beautiful. Tuck your tailbone under, make sure it's nice and long behind you so that your butt doesn't stick out like a duck when you're pressing away. Give yourself a beautiful stretch. Take it out. You've warmed up those legs. Very nice. Let's go 8, 7, 6. If you're hitting the end of the bed, take your foot wider out on the carriage. 5, 4, 3, 2. On your next one, take your hands down. Place one hand on the foot bar, one hand on the carriage, and go down into whatever your biggest version of your stretch or squat is. Hold it out there. Press all your toes down. Take it out a little wider. And let's slowly bring it up and in. Park your carriage, carefully roll up. Give yourself a shake out, hands on the foot bar. Let's turn ourselves around. All right. One foot on the wood, one foot on the carriage. Let's do our pressing in and out. Beautiful stretch. Tailbone is long. Relaxing into our splits. Taking the arms out to the side if you'd like to. You can keep them on your hips though. Whatever is comfy at this time of class. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Holding the last one out there, taking the hands down, one hand on the foot bar, one hand on the carriage. Let's press them apart. See how far we can get those legs apart. Woo, get a bit more of a stretch. A little bit more. And then let's slowly bring it up and in. Hands on the foot bar. Knees come down onto the carriage. And you've made it, team. Well